There are 3 levels of acquisition for individuals. Level 1 can be defined as buying a job. Typically, these are businesses that sell for less than $2 million. Most of them are going to be sub $1 million. Now, the term buying a job has a lot of negative connotations and a negative view, but we don't think there's really anything wrong with buying yourself a job. For some people, it's the best place to start. You're buying yourself a good job, not just any job. And you're going to have the opportunity to really learn every aspect of that business, which gives you a great platform to grow into a level 2 company. Now, level 2 companies, they're bigger, they're typically above $2 million, and these are companies that have some infrastructure, some management team in place, some administrative staff in place. And this is right when you start to get in the world where you really get to work on your business rather than in your business. So you're still likely going to be working full time, but you're not going to be turning a wrench or mowing lawns or performing the work yourself. And this is typically the world that we acquire in. You still qualify for the SBA loans up to the $5 million mark. And we really like these because they're a great landing spot to grow into level 3 companies. Now, level 3 companies, these are lower middle market companies is what they're called. So you get out of the SMB, out of the small business space into what they'll call lower middle market. And typically the range is going to be between $10 to $1 million of purchase price. Now, these deals, they're outside of the SBA range, but they can be done using financing from things called SBIC funds. These are funds that take money from the SBA and then they might go in and put some form of debt and equity into deals. Now, these deals, they're not for beginners. These are for people that have already owned businesses themselves or they run divisions within larger companies. You're going to need a really strong background to pull off an acquisition in the level 3 space. But one factor with these larger deals is because most of the equity is coming from investors or third party, is you, the owner operator, end up owning a smaller piece, but it's a smaller piece of a much bigger pie. So the dollar amount of business ownership that you have is larger, but often the owner operator is going to fall in as a minority owner and there's going to be a board with oversight and control over the business. But because of that, one thing that's nice is that these deals typically don't require a personal guarantee from the owner operator. And then, of course, after you get past that $20 million acquisition price, at that point, we're really getting past the deal size that an individual can expect to pull off. Now, we partner with people that do level 2 and level 3 deals all the time. We can help get everything set up, find the business, arrange the financing. What you need to have is the skills and industry knowledge to run the business that you plan to acquire. And if you do, we can help with things like bookkeeping and marketing and collections and payables and take all the mundane standard business ownership stuff off your plate so you can focus on what's important, the customers and employees. And if that sounds good to you, go to our bio, click on our link, and apply to our partner program.